College football playoff rankings. Who's in, who's out, and where does Texas A&M stand? It's that time of year again, folks. The college football playoff CFP is just around the corner, and the anticipation is building. With a new 12-team playoff format in its second year, the stakes are higher than ever. While the CFP committee's rankings aren't the be-all and end-all due to the new seeding rules, they still hold significant weight and spark heated debates among fans. So let's dive into my updated top 10 rankings after a thrilling regular season. Buckle up, because things are about to get interesting. Ohio State, 12-0. Ohio State has been a force to be reckoned with, cruising through the regular season seemingly untouched. Their road game against Michigan was hyped as their toughest test, but the Buckeyes made it look easy, dominating the Wolverines 27-9. With a complete team, Ohio State is poised to make a run for the national title. They're heading to Indianapolis for the Big Ten title game against Indiana, then on to the college football playoff to defend their crown. Indiana, 12-0. Indiana capped off an undefeated regular season with a resounding victory over Purdue. Unlike last year, the Hoosiers have earned everyone's respect, boasting a double-digit win over Oregon. They're undoubtedly one of the best teams in college football, and they have a golden opportunity to make a massive statement against Ohio State in Indianapolis next weekend. Georgia, 11-1. Georgia wrapped up its SEC schedule with a decisive win over Texas and finished the regular season with a 16-9 victory over rival Georgia Tech. With wins over Tennessee, Ole Miss, and Texas, their only loss came against Alabama. Originally, the Bulldogs were unsure if they'd play in the SEC title game, but after Texas A&M's loss, they're in. Ole Miss, 11-1. Ole Miss celebrated its first ever 11-win season after defeating Mississippi State. But here's where it gets controversial. Their star coach, Lane Kiffin, is likely leaving for LSU. This is the most exciting part of the season, but the team will have to navigate the postseason without him. Texas Tech, 11-1. Texas Tech concluded its regular season with a dominant 49-0 win over West Virginia. They're the clear frontrunners in the Big 12 and will face BYU in the title game. The question is, can they make a college football playoff run? The Big 12 has been somewhat overlooked since Texas and Oklahoma left. Can Texas Tech's resources revive the conference? Texas A&M, 11-1. The Aggies are reeling after a loss to Texas. While they've had a memorable season, the sting of losing to the Longhorns lingers. On the bright side, they're heading to the CFP, and Marcel Reed is healthy. Will Texas A&M's performance in the CFP define their season? Oregon, 11-1. Oregon secured a significant win against USC and followed it up with a convincing victory over Washington, finishing the season at 11-1. Their only loss is to Indiana, but they lack truly high-quality wins. Being under the radar might be an advantage for this talented team as they head into the CFP. Miami, 10-2. Miami faced a challenging matchup against Pittsburgh, but they emerged victorious with a 38-7 win, extending their winning streak to 4 games. Miami fans may feel like they're on the outside looking in for the CFP. However, with a head-to-head win over Notre Dame, they should be in the field. Oklahoma, 10-2. Oklahoma survived a scare against LSU, finishing the regular season at 10-2. There's some debate about their offense, but they're likely to make the CFP. They have wins over Michigan, Tennessee, Alabama, and Missouri, which justifies their ranking. Alabama, 10-2. Alabama had one final hurdle to overcome, a game at Auburn. They escaped with a narrow 27-20 win after forcing a turnover, with a strong collection of wins. Alabama is likely to make the CFP regardless of the SEC title game outcome. What do you think? Are these rankings accurate? Do you agree with the teams selected for the CFP? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below.